Hi, I'm Jackie. I have been in Bangkok for about 10 over years. I run a couple of restaurants and bars, namely Meng's Restaurant Group, Tatsumi Japanese Restaurant, Meng Hong Kong Rose, and also Find the Locker Room, Find the Photo Booth, and Score Bar. Before the crisis actually hit Thailand, right? It already started in China and some other countries in Southeast Asia. So business has already been affected somewhat because the tourists coming into Thailand or basically traveling have already started to go down, and that has already started to affect us. And then subsequently, when the government announced that the bars and some other business had to close, then we were affected even more. We had to close out of the 10 outlets that we had to close about 9, which is 90% of my business. Some of them we had to close permanently, so that has been quite tough for the business. So mainly we've had to deal with managing the staff, managing our team, informing them, sharing with them what's the situation so that they can prepare themselves. So back end, there's been a lot of things that we've had to do, and on the front end, the bars, we've closed, and the restaurants, those I only have one right now, which we are operating from in Asok, and basically we had to kind of do a delivery takeaway menu. Previously, we've had some delivery, but main bulk of the business has been dine in. So right now we had to come up with a new menu. We've had to change our business model and cope with the new way of working, and to kind of see what makes sense for us. Some of the things that we've also had the inspiration to do was to come up with a new brand for our curry puff. It's called PowerPuff curry puff, and it's been something that I've been wanting to do, but we've never had the time or a chance to launch it, and we thought now's the perfect chance because it's a good snack. So it's just good for a time like this. So on the cost side, we've had to obviously request to the staff to take unpaid leave, and some of our management have also volunteered to do a salary cut, which was great because at a time like this, with the revenues not coming in and with 90% of the business being down, any kind of cost savings will definitely help. So on the side of our landlords, for some of the outlets, we've also had to negotiate for rental discounts or rental waivers, but of course those discussions have been a bit harder and slower because everyone is kind of waiting for how the situation is going to develop. I have to say it helps, because if I don't do delivery or takeaway, the restaurant is basically closed. So it helps a little, and it's starting to pick up, but it's been quite a big change for our business, because most of the time for Thai Chinese cuisine, like Meng's, people prefer to dine in the restaurant. Although we've had delivery in the past, it's it's not that many. So right now, to change from dine in to 100% takeaway delivery, it's a big change for us and also for the team. So some of the menu that we've had is usually many dishes. As it is typical in a Thai Chinese restaurant, people expect you to have big dining. So we've kind of changed that to single dishes, which we've already have, but has not been promoted as much before. So those items are kind of taking the center stage right now. Although we remind all our regulars that, like, you know, the usuals are still available. I think first things first, the government is probably trying to issue out a few like initiatives or start up something, but the communication really has to be clear, because for business owners like us, we are actively trying to manage this crisis as well. And we need all kinds of like information that we can get, and that has not been clear from day one. And not only the message in Thai, there's also in English, you know, it's kind of non-existent. So that has been quite challenging. So clearer communication would be great. Some subsidies for businesses, subsidies or clearer benefits for the people on the working level, that would be great as well. Because, you know, we hear of some social benefits, social security benefits being given, but to date, you know, we've been trying to find it, to go online and everything, websites crash and all that. So we're not able to know for sure if that is going to follow through. Yeah, and maybe some subsidies for like training our staff. You know, that would be great as well. So, I mean, Thailand's a land of opportunities, so opportunities are always there. I feel that, like, in this case, you know, maybe with the whole explosion of home chefs, because everyone's cooped up at home, cooking up a storm, they could potentially like do collaborations with restaurants like us, because now everyone's like a master chef already, right? So that could be like one of the interesting collaboration that can happen. On the macro level, I think things will never be exactly the same, but people will adapt to the new norm. So people will kind of roll with the new situation. Perhaps dining in the future, people would all have to take their temperatures or be extra hygienic. I don't think any of it is bad. I actually feel that, you know, as I tell my team, like whatever steps that we're implementing now, we're also looking at it for the future. Just for everyone to stay positive and look forward, concentrate, focus on the future, and I'm sure there'll be great creations and business opportunities, and like, yeah, for the future.